Hello, dear friends. Hi, Mary. I have new glasses. I know that they reflect a lot. Sometimes it happens. I don't know how to put myself so it doesn't have that reflection. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm going to wait and see if more people come in. Don't leave. Don't go. We're going to talk about several methods of knitting, and there are some that are very interesting. So let's see how many people we're going to have. So, Mary, how are you doing? I was traveling yesterday, so I don't know much about results. Thank you, thank you. They're a little bit bigger than what I'm used to. But do you like them really? Because now they're big again, because like in the 80s we wore huge glasses, and then they became smaller, and then the contact, and then smaller again, and now huge again. I like cell phones. You like cell phones? All right. So I hope you're doing well, Mary. So let's talk about ways of knitting. And it is very strange because one is the Portuguese method. The Portuguese method, you put your yarn around your neck because you hold on to your yarn while you knit. And so let's see, because it has to go the other way. And so you have the yarn across, and that is the way the tension is made, because usually I put my little finger to hold it for tension, but with the Portuguese method, your tension is on your neck. That's the way it is, but so you go like so and knit, and the tension is around your neck. You have to have a very clean neck. Anyway. There's someone here that says Clouds in the Kitchen says that she's been reading like that since she was 4. The Portuguese method? Mm-hmm. Clouds in the Kitchen. Why? Why Clouds in the Kitchen? Because no one else is going to name their channel like that. It's unique. Yes, it is unique. It's so cute. Anyway, hi, Mary Denny. Okay, so you actually use your thumb to yarn over the yarn. Okay, so you have to put this like so to have the tension, and then with the thumb. Okay, so anyway, that is one method that I don't understand, but I understand other people that would benefit from that system. So there's also the throwing method, which is what I do. And so what you do with that one is that you put your pinky and twist the yarn, and then knit with your right hand, and the yarn and the needle, or the left hand only holds the stitches and kind of pushes them toward the tip. And also, when you're knitting this way, your left hand kind of lets go of one stitch at a time, see? Because it's holding on to the stitch so it doesn't fall. So that is the way I knit. And then some people that are very, very bright, don't let go of the needle at all. So they hold on to it and throw, hold on and throw. And then there's other people that this is the way my mother knitted, that they would hold the needle like if it was a pencil, like writing with a pencil, like so, like so. And so the needle is, the thumb is holding on to the needle. So it goes like so. Let's see if I can show you. So and see, your thumb is holding on to the needle because it's holding on to the whole thing. So I don't know how it would come, because once the piece gets very big, you still have to put your thumb over. But it is very nice to work this way. It is very comfortable. So I don't do it, but it feels comfortable. So that is the American, or the throwing, or English. So those are the three names for it. And so now the continental, which is like the yarn on the left hand, and it's called also picking, because you go and pick. And you pick at your. It's like if you people that crochet, that's the way they hold on. They hold on to their yarn like so, and so that's the way they crochet. Now, when you're working with, let me take some stitches out, because when you're working a purl stitch, your yarn has to fall into place with the right leg in front. That means that the right leg, the right leg of your stitch needs to be in front. See, so it needs to, the stitch has to be completely straight. So if it's not straight, if it's like so, then you need to pick it up from the back. But usually the leg has to be straight. The right leg has to be in the front. So it doesn't matter how you knit as long as the leg is in the front. Okay, so another way, which is, let me show you how that is done. So you put your pinky and twist the yarn all around, and then the same as when you crochet, and you pick up your stitch and knit it. And so this is a very neat method. A lot of people use it. I don't, but a lot of people do. So that's what it is. You go in, pick up, and pass it through. Go in, pick up, and pass it through. Now, there's a lot of people that do not like to purl. So what you can do is knit back. So do not turn your work. Go and pick up that stitch, and with your right hand you're going to turn and knit. Oops, okay, it didn't work. Turn and pass it through. And then you can take it off. So go in there, yarn over, and pass it through. And so that's like knitting. So isn't that interesting? Because you can knit going back, going this way and going back. So that's a very interesting thing to do. I'll have to make a video. I need to make a video with the different methods so that, it's not all together like right now. So that is the continental picking, and then it's like crochet, and then the combination knitting, which is knitting through the back of the loop. If your loop is crooked, which is that means the right leg is in the back, then you go and knit it from the back. You knit it through. You go and knit it. Let me show you. So, and it's very interesting how many ways of knitting, and every country has their preference. So continental knitting is not one that I was taught. My mother always knitted English style. So what you have is a combination knitting. If your stitch has a long leg in the back, and you really need to pick up that stitch through the right leg. So if it's in the back, knit it from the back of the stitch. And so because that's the way it should fall. If you pick it up from the front, your stitch is going to be crooked. So, and then, and then there's the mirror method, which is, knitting on the way back to make a purl stitch. And then the method that you hold your stitch, you're knitting like so. Hold with your needle on top of your thumb. And so there are a lot of methods, and it's I'll have to make a video of every method so that I can explain it better. But it's really a lot of fun. The way I teach it is the English style. And the reason I teach the English style is because I feel that you can make many more stitches, many more easier way of picking up stitches. For example, when you knit in the picking up the continental style, you have to put your your yarn has to be in the back, and then you pick up 3 stitches, and by the time you go and grab the back. So see, I find it a little bit tough if you have your yarn in your right hands. So that means that I can pick up and yarn over, and then the yarn is already there. Okay. So now it's easy, see? Anyway, my daughter's telling me that.
You can't really see it, but we're going to make little shorts, like little videos for this.
Well, she said that she doesn't want to come out, but see her? She has Tebow. She has Tebow. That's our cat, our male cat. He's so, and he's so cute. He's so cuddly. So Anna came to do this live broadcast with her pillow, her computer, and the cat. So she came all set for.
I said I come with the essentials.
Yes, and the essentials were also the cat. So cute. So, what are you talking about?
We're talking about how Claudia is from a northern part of Thailand, and I told her I want to go visit. And she says that the name of her house in the kitchen is because there's the steam coming off the cooking, and that's what creates the lights, because she likes cooking.
Okay.
Elle says hi.
Okay, hi, Elle.
I think I saw her commenting on Instagram, but I'm not sure. Mary says English versus continental.
English versus continental. English is the way we knit, Mary. The way I taught knitting with your yarn in front. You put your pinky, twist your yarn. Your yarn is in the right hand, and you knit. And what is it? Continental is when your yarn is in your left hand, and you pick up the stitch and pass the yarn through. So that's the difference between one and the other.
Christine Carl is saying hi.
Hi, Christine.
Oh, and I want to tell them because I told them on the chat that I am starting to do all my knit stitches with continental and all my purl stitches with English.
Ah, yes.
So people do combinations, and I think knitting with continental is so much faster. Is you go chip, 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 chip. You don't have to go around with your yarn, you know. But it's funny, I'm not used to it. Whenever I start the row with knit, I have to do the wrapper round.
Yes.
But I don't know how to purl in continental yet.
Well, what happens is that instead of picking up the stitch from top to bottom, your yarn has to go around the needle and then up. Yeah, it's a little bit different. When you purl, continental is different than.
No, continental knit and knit is super easy.
Yes.
Just like basically choom, like
Yes, pick up, pick up, pick up.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because the yarn's already there, you're just like bringing it in.
That's true.
It's
That's
so
true.
fast. I've been knitting so fast. I'm making a shawl, and I've been knitting it so fast, except for the purl rows. On the purl rows, I just purl on my English style, but that's it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So we got a set from Knitter's Pride. It's called Day and Night. Anna.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, Christine just finished her cancer treatment.
Have to wait for him. Yeah, I know what you went through. It's I hope you're feeling well, Christine. I didn't go through chemotherapy, but I know people that had gone through chemotherapy, and that is very difficult to handle.
Hope you're all better now.
I hope you all better now. Wow, Christine, so praying for you.
The set, the new set from Knitter's Pride is called Day and Night, and it's beautiful because each needle has a lighter side and a darker side. So whenever if you have like very light yarn and you want to contrast it, you turn the needle a little and it's black, so it's gonna stand out better. If you have darker yarn, you turn it into the lighter side, and so you can see the stitches better. And they're interchangeable needles, and it's like a small set, but it has everything you need. And one of my favorite parts is that you can connect two long cables and make them way longer, because the shawl I'm knitting is already like over a meter long, I think. So I had to connect two cables to be able to see how big it is so far. And I'm gonna knit about this much more in this.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, I have a small little short on the channel if you want to see it. I have it. It's called connectors or cable extenders.
Can you put a link to it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that? I wasn't here, so I don't know what she was doing. I wasn't Guadalajara. I went to a high school reunion.
You'll let me know if you want a longer video about that.
I guess it would be a good idea, don't you think so?
We'll ask them.
Okay, we'll ask. But isn't that interesting? So I wasn't here. I don't know how that worked, and so now I know. Okay, okay.
I am gonna publish later how to make a shawl. It's like the easiest shawl you can make when you start with one stitch. And you do a yarn over on each row, and that's how it starts getting bigger. That's it. You do whatever you want in the middle.
It's magic. It's magic what you can do, and then it's fall, and then it's time. Chemo was just yes. I that's what I did. The radiotherapy. Yes. Oof, oof, oof. Okay. I hope you feel better. All those treatments really make you very tired. But I hope you're feeling better. You will be better, Christine. I know that you will be better. Drink a lot of water. A lot of water. We tend to not drink enough water during the day when it's not hot. Bring your bottled water, and this is like the Canada Dry bottle, which has sparkling water. But this is regular water, and I just carry it with me everywhere I go. It's very important. Love you all. Love you all. Mary, I'll see you. I'll see you next Wednesday. A lot of crocheting. Elle, what is that doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, Elle. Do that. Okay, Cubs in the Kitchen. Thank you very much for being with us. I love you very much. Thank you, thank you. And I will see you next Wednesday at noon. Marin Salazar, yes. Take care of you next week. Yes. Thank you very much for being with us, and I'll see you next Wednesday at noon. Yes, you do too. Have a nice bye, Mary. Thank you, Elle. Bye.